Man, do you like podcasts? Well then,
welcome to
No Gimmicks Needed.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
this is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Speaking of somebody they want to shut the fuck up. Y'all see Saturday Night's main event?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll just run through the matches real quick and talk about obviously the big thing that happened here. Randy Orton took on Drew McIntyre. He had Jelly Roll in his corner, and McIntyre had Logan Paul. Honestly, I have not been following this storyline between Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, or any of this other crap.
Because there ain't no storyline to it.
I'm about to say, you just saw the whole thing. Ain't nothing else to follow. Did you see Smackdown?
Look, Logan Paul tried to Uno reverse Jelly Roll, talking about we don't want no outsiders in the ring, blah blah blah. And then Randy Orton's like, nigga, I'm sorry, bro, dog, you the insider. I mean, you the outsider. Talking about outsiders, calling the kettle black, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then Saturday Night Main Event happened. That's the storyline.
Facts. That was I think your recap was longer than what happened. That's how real that is.
So apparently Randy Orton beat Drew McIntyre because I didn't see it, you know what I'm saying, other than the final stuff. And I guess, I don't know, they try to set up for a Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul match at SummerSlam. I hope not.
No, it's a tag match.
Oh,
it's a tag match. It's Randy and Jelly Roll versus Logan and Drew.
Yeah, because Jelly Roll called it Claymore, and Jelly Roll became a puff pastry.
The waste of Randy Orton is oh god, it's just made.
And honestly, it's a waste of Jelly Roll. Like,
once again, he
just have him sing the he can sing the anthem or something. Like, why? Everybody don't have to get in the ring
at all. And I'm just like,
he went over all this in the press conference too. Apparently, Jelly Roll has been trying to lose weight for years, and for the past 6 months, he's been in the PC every day working on things, and he had promised Jelly Roll that if he lost the right amount of weight, then they would find something for him. And he's lost the weight, and he's put in the work, and he's really impressive. And per him, Logan, Randy, and Drew is excited for this, and this is where this is coming to. This was all covered in the press conference. I was like, because as the fan, I have zero care for this match.
Well, I agree.
And they're calling themselves with RK Roll. That's their name now.
Moving on. After that, yeah, that was an immediate moving on now. Moving on. Solo Sikoa defeated Jimmy Uso. They had a match for the United States Championship. Tala Tonga was out there along with Tonga Loa and JC Mateo. Jacob Fatu did come out there at one point, I believe, to help out Jimmy Uso. I did see Jimmy do a nice German suplex to Solo on the apron. I never seen Jimmy do a lot of apron moves like that, so I guess that was cool to see. And I guess the fight between Jacob and Tala Tonga, which may result in something at SummerSlam, I don't guess but Solo wins. He wasn't going to lose the championship. LA Knight want to get Seth Rollins, and during this matchup, something happened to Seth. He got injured somehow, but they called an audible, and they gave LA Knight the win here. So
he did a backflip off the second rope,
and he blew his knee out. He ain't got no knees.
He did a backflip off the second rope and blew his knee out.
Oh,
it was nobody's fault.
Okay, so basically, LA Knight probably tried to run at him. He tried to backflip over him like he was Bianca Belair.
Nah, I think LA Knight was on the ground.
Oh,
yeah, it was no one's fault. It was pure backflip.
It was pure Seth's fault.
Oof.
He flipped.
If he didn't do that flip, the match would have ended differently.
Yep.
And now he blew his knee out, and he's out for 4 to 5 months.
He's the money in the bank. He's the money in the bank briefcase too. That's crazy.
Right.
What he was talking about on the press conference was Triple H said it don't look good. It's currently inconclusive. He's supposed to go get an MRI today. Right now, he's just in our prayer.
It's official as of today. He is out for 4 to 5 months.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's great. I felt he was on track to get the championship pretty soon, especially to help legitimize his group that he got with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So, 4 to 5 months puts him at what? The Royal Rumble? Honestly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole Cena thing would be done.
Yep.
Guess we got in this another way.
Well, I didn't think he would win the WWE Championship. I didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, the one that Gunther has right now. But that's just very unfortunate. I mean, LA Knight gets a win here, but it's just very unfortunate that happened to Seth. It really is, and especially.
I also wonder. So where are we going with the group now? No Seth.
Well, Braun Breaker's in the gauntlet match. So,
but
right.
I'm not even worried about the group. I'm worried about the briefcase. Now he can hold on to the briefcase, but it's just like we ain't got nobody to carry it around like that unless Paul Heyman carries it around.
I think Paul Heyman will still walk around with it. Just so you know it still exists.
Yeah, you know, I can say, yeah. They make it right. Then there's the main event. It was a retirement match between Gunther and Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Championship match. This was Goldberg's retirement match. I swore up and down, you know, because it scared me for a minute. I thought Goldberg was going to walk away with his championship and retire with the championship. I really thought that may have been what was going to happen here.
Man, I felt like that was dead when he walked out with his grandpa freaking brunch croquet game at the beginning of that match. I was like, who is all these old ancient people?
Okay, first off, listen, that was the Goldberg original security team that he walked out with, and I was like, it was a callback to that because he came out like I even see Ernest the Cat Miller there. And I was just like, oh snap, you know. It was good to see. It was Ernest the Cat, and it was a couple other people that I was like, which one was it? But he did his iconic entrance one last time. And once again, Goldberg is in my top 5 of all time. I just said, but recently he just ain't been that great. He old. He ain't doing no more. But that entrance is still a killer, man. That entrance is still a killer, and yet even for his retirement match. They said, I was like, WWE, y'all pay for this because y'all definitely loaded up his retirement match with like the most commercials in this matchup. And Goldberg had like about a 15-minute match, and you know, and that wasn't, you know, Goldberg in 15 minutes. They never used to go together at all. But however, Goldberg, I thought they had. Okay, you know, let me ask the Goldberg fanatic real quick. What kind of match did you think Goldberg had, Q-Flow?
I thought it was solid.
Yeah.
I thought it was a solid match. Now, I was sitting here, I was getting worried, though, because I'm like, all right, now, we at the 5-minute mark. This match should be over.
Exactly.
All right, now, we're at the 10-minute mark. This match should be over. But I thought it was a decent match. Like, it was slow-paced, which is fine. I don't need heavyweights moving fast. Brock Lesnar got everybody confused. Heavyweight shouldn't be fast. Lesnar is an anomaly. Like, let that go. I thought it was a solid big man. What would Biggie say?
Big man
slapping me. That's exactly what we got. It just happened to be 15 minutes, which I was surprised. But nobody was hurt. This wasn't Goldberg versus Undertaker.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
They still made they let Goldberg look strong for a little bit. No selling the chops. That picture they got of him no selling the chop is. I might use it as a song cover. That picture is cold, but
it is.
I thought it was a decent match, and like people were blowing me up. Oh, this match is trash. Blah, blah. It's like, bro, y'all came in this match with a premeditated hate for Goldberg, and y'all coming at me because y'all know I'm a Goldberg fan, and Bret Hart was dead wrong. But let's move on. But yeah, I thought it was a solid match. It wasn't no 30-minute classic. You know what I mean? Which is fine. It was a solid match, though. It wasn't a terrible match by any means.
Yeah, no, look, like I said, I appreciate what it was. I appreciate Goldberg had his son with it. Okay, that's probably what I tried. Ernest the Cat Miller, his son, and a couple other people that he had. And I think from the original team, he started going around hugging everybody and stuff. And here's the thing. Gunther will find a way find a way to have a good match with somebody. And I thought for what Goldberg can do, like I agree, because Goldberg used to have a thing of how he used to no sell stuff, and the way he was taking up chops, and his thing was beat red, and he was fighting back and having a chop battle with Gunther. I thought that was cool. I also liked I thought it was very slick when it was on the outside and he was going to Irish whip Gunther into the barricade. Gunther rolls and then he dives right out the way. Goldberg spears himself through the barricade. I thought that was kind of cool. And yes, is Goldberg a step slower on the
Goldberg,
spears? Yeah, of course.
And even still, like Goldberg, he broke out like 2 new moves. Or 2 moves we ain't seen in a while. I'm like, all right, I forgot what one of them was. But I was like, oh, Goldberg doing this? All right. And then when he hit him with that military slam off the rope, because for some reason Gunther big ass thing he could fly, and Goldberg ran and just tossed him off. So even then, I'm just like, bro, it was just good. It was a good match. It was a decent match. Like it don't deserve all this forced hate because y'all don't like Goldberg. Like stop.
No, it's cool though. He goes to spear Gunther. He spears Charles Robinson. But then he finds a spear Goldberg where he got in Gage's face. That's his son's name, right? Gage's face, and then he hits a jackhammer. I was like, okay, because we gotta see a spear. We gotta see a jackhammer. He does hit the jackhammer on Gunther, but he sells his knee is hurt. I thought he really was hurt at a minute, but he sells it. He goes and pins Gunther, but then when a new referee comes out, but Gunther kicks out and Gunther puts him in a sleeper. And then Goldberg does pass out, and Gunther retains his championship. And right as Goldberg is trying to get up, and he gets the microphone to have his retirement speech, NBC cuts the whole thing off. They cut the whole thing off, and it's funny because
NBC or Bret Hart?
Huh?
That's respectful.
NBC or Bret Hart did that.
Look, it's Bret Hart because but the funny thing is because. It ain't really funny, but they did the same thing. They did the same thing to Sting at Revolution last year, when it was just like when Steve about to do his retirement speech, he was like, "Oh, we out of time." It cut the whole thing off. So the people at home wasn't able to see his retirement speech, but they did put it up on YouTube.
Oh, good. And then they said Cody Rhodes came out. You gotta have Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Well, yeah, I did see Goldberg out there with all his people. He was out there. Even DDP came out there. And
right.
Yeah, and he was out there. And then Goldberg had about his son had about 10-minute speech. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but you know what? He finally gets to send off. He just won his retirement match, so he's done now. He's officially over. There's no more Goldberg spearing and jackhammer. And here's the thing, I've always been a fan of Goldberg. Goldberg was my number 5 in my top 5 favorite wrestlers. And I used to defend for Goldberg. And yes, I be the main one to talk about, listen, Goldberg is done. I don't want to see it. But then once again, he had a banger with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 33. And I was like, that should be the end right there. And I got to see him live. I actually got to meet him. Thank you, Chubbs, for stealing my handshake, by the way. But anyway, I got to see, meet Goldberg. My son got to meet Goldberg. It was great, and it was a good moment. But then all of a sudden he came back. Would you say, Quattro?
Somebody a little bitter.
But all the fucking way. Okay, you hear me? All the way. But then he goes back and he has a terrible match with the Undertaker. I was like, okay, before you get somebody killed, don't do this no more. Okay. But then all of a sudden he has a good match with Bobby Lashley and Saudi Arabia. I was like, okay, you can end on that one. You can end on that. But then it's like he just kept coming back and doing bullshit. And I was like, but he just wanted his official retirement match. So Triple H gave it to him. He has it here. He had it with Gunther. It was a solid enough match for what Goldberg is able to do. And I didn't like that he cut the speech off, but he able to get the speech. So Goldberg, off into the sunset. Thank you, Goldberg, for all you did, what you have given to the wrestling thing.
Man, let me go ahead and give my flowers real quick. Y'all, you ain't selling it right, man. Goldberg, man, you're a legend, you're an icon, man, Hall of Famer. Did what you had to do, man. We don't care about no work rate. What Big E say, we don't care about no 30-minute classics. We just want some spear jackhammer devastation, and I appreciated that. You was one of the first wrestlers. You're the reason I started watching wrestling. I turned on TV, saw your old ass just spearing through Batista, Spearing through Triple H, Randy, your evolution. You took down Evolution by yourself with a broken ankle, with a broken freaking ankle. Shout out to Kurt Angle. Yeah, man, and I appreciated that.
Wow.
Gave me an appreciation for heavyweights. All right. I enjoyed your work, good sir. I am with Mr. A&E though. You probably should have retired after the Brock match or after the Bobby match. But you made up for the Undertaker match, so I'm not mad. This was a good match. I wish you would have got the big. I wish Big E would have been able to get that match, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Goldberg. Thank you.
I guess.
Did this man really give a shout out to Kurt Angle during Goldberg's speech? Crazy.
Shut up, Prom.
Just saying. Two opposite ends.
Prom, was there anything that you wanted to add to?
No, I don't. Go to AEW. Prom don't like Goldberg. Go to AEW. Go ahead.
Nothing to add.
Nothing to add at all. Oh, he said, I ain't got nothing. He got nothing. Look, he said, what you say? Good riddance?
I ain't gonna say good riddance. I'm just saying I don't got nothing to add.
Okay, I'm just saying. Look, but all I'm saying, even though it was a little disrespectful, the amount of commercials and they just cut his speech off, I was just like, all right, y'all, we get it. Y'all very fucking petty right now.